Without you, my smile wouldn't be so bright. Without you, I would live in darkness and never see light. Without you, I would know true love. There is only you and no one above. Without you, I would never know your touch. I've never felt this way and loved someone so much. It's you, Catherine, that I do confide. It is because of you I will never hide. I want to be with you throughout the years. I want to be there to dry your tears. I want to wake up every morning to your smile. Because of this, I am willing to go the extra mile. This is a segment from a poem that my husband wrote for me about 5 years ago. I believe I was 15, he was 18 at the time, and I must tell you that everything in this poem, he kept his promise. He dried my tears like he promised me he would. He's been with me through thick and thin, always on my side. And words can't express how happy I am with him, and I cannot tell you enough how good of a husband, a father, a friend he is. He's also a good brother. He's a hard worker. He's my everything, and so many people see it. Even the neighborhood kids, they love him, they adore him, because when they're bored, they come to James's house and they say, will you go outside and play with us? So there's so many things that make James Smith so incredible. So today, I would like you to join me in paying tribute to James Arthur Smith Sr. Yes, very long name, but it's cute. He's the most incredible husband for all of his support and love and the motivation. He keeps me going. He keeps all of us going. I met James 6 years ago through one of his friends, and I know it sounds ridiculous. A lot of people say there's no such thing as love at first sight. Well, I can tell you that that's what happened with me and James. I knew that I was going to marry this man. I knew that I wanted to be with him. I loved him. He was just so special and so sweet and treated everybody with respect. And it's hard to find that, which is why he's such an inspiration. And I wish there were more husbands out there that treated their wives the way that James treats me. I was a pretty troubled teen before I met James, and he was a little bit older, so he was allowed to do things that I necessarily wasn't allowed to do, such as be out all night and things like that. But when I met James, I changed. He wanted me to be safe. He wanted me to keep my parents happy. That's all he cared about. He's so smart in everything that he does. He always has these little conclusions, and yes, he's a little hard-headed, but he always means well. I became pregnant at 16 years old, and I want to share with you what James said to me when we found out. He looked at me and he said, Catherine, it's going to be okay. It will be scary and the hardest thing you'll ever have to go through. But I promise I will be here for you every step of the way. We will raise this child together, get married, and I will stay by your side forever if you'll let me. And let me tell you, he stayed by my side no matter what. I've been sick a little over a year and a half now. I've been sometimes I'm restless. I stay up all night. Sometimes I sleep all the time. I go through depression slumps. Well, let me tell you, he doesn't get upset, and any other man, I believe, would have left a long time ago. He's sensitive to my feelings. He supports my education. Even when, this is one of my favorite things, when I print my transcripts after every semester, I hang them on my bulletin board, and he writes little notes like, you're the smartest woman I know, and keep going, I'm so proud of you. Things like that just make him so great. And like I said, I wish there were other boyfriends or husbands out there that show the type of support to their girlfriends or wives that he shows me, because it really is life-changing to have someone so fond of you and someone that takes care of you and cherishes you. And I feel that he's a role model for so many people. I don't know where to go. He deserves the world, this man. He truly does. I can honestly say there's no other person like him. He's so original and just so unique and everything. Some men may come close, but there is no other James. One of my favorite things he does also is he leaves me notes before he goes to work in the morning, just telling me how much he cares. And things like that need to be done more often, like I said, to husbands, to wives, because showing that little bit of sensitivity and how much you care really makes a difference. So James Arthur Smith Sr. should be recognized for being such an inspiration in my life and other people's lives. He gives meaning to the word husband, and not to mention the word father and the word friend. I want to share with you a line from a song that basically means a lot to me and has a lot to do with how I feel for him. It's by the Cranberries, and it says, "Electric blue eyes, where do you come from? Electric blue eyes, who sent you? Always be near me, guardian angel, always be near me, there's no fear." Thank you.